What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. Can you hear that? That's Gunner's tail wagging from upstairs. I hear him coming downstairs.
Say what's up to your fans, buddy. What's up, buddy?
So as you guys probably just saw, we got the new truck pack. And if you guys don't know what these are actually subscription services. You pay a monthly fee. Gunner, you are really loud, buddy. You are excited. You pay a monthly fee and then they send you a cool swag pack box of a bunch of different things every month. Obviously, you guys know I'm transparent in everything I do on this channel, and Truckpak is a new company, so they sent this out to me for free to kind of let me take a look at it and share it with you guys and, you know, kind of see what we think. So let's head upstairs into WORKFORIT World Headquarters and get this thing opened up and just see what we got. Oh, and by the way, check out how the decal station and everything's kind of transforming over here in the loft. Obviously, the WORKFORIT overflow storage with all of our shirts. But I finally was able to get the decal cutter, the computer, everything out of my bedroom. So I actually have a real bedroom now, which is really nice, and as you can see, Gunner appreciates it. But we are still definitely outgrowing the space. As you can see, the extra bedroom is now the hat overflow storage and some of the boxes. And then obviously we have the office, aka WORKFORIT World Headquarters, with all of this morning's WORKFORIT orders ready to go out. And in case you guys are wondering, we do have all of the WORKFORIT hats back in stock. And for those of you guys new to the channel have no clue what WORKFORIT is, WORKFORIT was founded under the premise that if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. You know, there's a real sense of entitlement with people nowadays, and everybody wants things handed to them and given to them, and in reality, that's not how the world works. So anybody that kind of has that mentality, they're gonna get a real hard lesson in life one day when they realize that, uh-oh, I wasted a lot of time not working for it. Nobody ended up handing me anything, and now I have nothing. And it was also founded under the premise of bringing back pride in blue-collar work. You know, when I was growing up in high school, all my teachers would dog on people that wanted to go, you know, do blue-collar work. You know, I was a 4.0 student, and when they came around asking everybody, including me, what college we were going to go to, I told them, you know, I'm not going to go to college. I'd like to work in construction. And I got laughed at by all of my teachers. Anytime I would tell them I wanted to be a blue-collar worker, they said, well, good luck being the bottom of the barrel. You're never going to make it in this life if you don't go to college. So, you know, I used all of their negativity to really become the driving force on what it took for me to go out and start my own construction company. So I'd be really honored if you guys would head over to WorkForItApparel.com and check out the WorkFORIT movement. It's for blue collar, by blue collar, and let's just continue to spread this movement across the country and take back pride in blue collar work. So real quick, let's check out what is in this month's truck pack. Now mind you, every month these things change, and the cool thing is most of these subscription services, really they want to get you to sign up, and then they're going to hope that you forget about the monthly payment you're making to them every month. Truckpak actually does it different. What's up, buddy? Truckpak actually does it different. They actually sent a reminder saying, hey, you're going to be charged again next month. Make sure that's cool with you. They're not trying to scam anybody or do anything like that. Gunner's tail is hitting the camera, so that's why it's bobbling. Okay. Hey, buddy. Hey, you want to check out... Oh, we just really bounced the camera. You want to check out what's in the Truckpak? Come on, buddy. Let's open it together. Ready? So I can already see this box is jam-packed, and for what they charge monthly, you're actually getting a ton of stuff in here. Personalized little thank you. First things first, we've got Sweet Recon Koozie. Then we've got a jam handle. If you guys don't know what these are, they go inside of your door jamb and it basically eliminates you from touching the paint every time you're closing the door. We've got a sweet microfiber towel. Can never have enough of these things lying around. Then we've got the ticket, and what this is it's a bottle opener, but it's also a metal device that goes into your seatbelt area to shut off your seatbelt sensors. Now, as you guys know, I'm a big proponent of always wearing your seatbelt because the seatbelt saved my life. So I would say use this if you got something heavy in your passenger seat and that's triggering the seatbelt thing on the passenger seat. But hey, you got that. We've got a promo code for a bunch of the Recon lighting stuff. We've got a big, I don't even know if we're going to be able to get this on camera, come and take it flag. It's pretty sweet. A Truckpak t-shirt. And when you sign up for these things, you specifically put in your size, what type of truck you have, and they really gear these boxes towards you. Another jam handle, both sides of your truck. Clean Society Purple Passion Wash and Wax Shampoo. I bet it smells good. It's sealed. Ooh, smells very grape Kool-Aid-y. So for 35 bucks, I believe it is a month, you get a ton of cool stuff. I mean, as you guys know, I mean, a t-shirt's like 25, 26 to 30 bucks. So just that alone, you're going to be getting a lot of cool swag. Head over to Truckpak. I'll put their website link in the info. So after a quick little costume change here, because obviously got to go to work today, we are finally ready to go. New Carhartts. Let's talk about that for a second. Number one, I haven't bought new pants in probably like 3 years, but there's just something about putting on new Carhartts because they feel like cardboard for probably the first like 4 or 5 months. Gunner, what's up? You brought your big ass ball, buddy. They feel like cardboard for the first probably, I don't know, I'd say 3 months, or maybe a little bit longer, and it is definitely it's definitely weird to get used to again, because mine were finally broken in. But to me, once a pair of pants loses that pocket right there, because I love to clip my tape measure on right there. I don't typically wear a belt that often, so once a pair of pants loses that, they really become useless to me. People ask me all the time what boots I wear to work. I am a huge fan of and have been wearing for the last probably 10 plus years, Wolverine Boots. These are my favorite. They are extremely, extremely comfortable. In fact, I actually wear these if I'm going out to dinner or something like that. So, you know, being that this was my dress pair, I had to finally retire my work pair, and these are now my work pair. I had to actually end up getting a new dress pair over there. So on the agenda today, we're going to head over to Preston's at some point because we need to check on the progress of the truck. I'm hoping to get it back today or tomorrow. And then I'm going to be giving you guys a huge update on the next giant plans for that truck pre-SEMA. And as you guys know, we've been over working on that pizza restaurant, and I think the last time I filmed there was about a week ago. There's been a ton of progress in that one short week, so I'm going to go over, give you guys an update on that. Obviously, I need to work there today because, well, I got truck parts to pay for. So let's hop in the old 7.3 and get on the road. Alright, so I decided to stop by Preston's first. One reason being, we'll get to the truck portion of this video for those of you guys that really enjoy the truck stuff, and then for those of you guys that enjoy the construction stuff, it'll be later in the video. Another reason being, I'm pretty sure my camera battery charger is in my Denali, and well, this video is not going to get much further with the dying batteries on there, so let's go take a look at the progress on the truck and give you guys an update.
Well, the ass end's way up in the air. That's a good sign. That means Zach's working underneath it, getting wiring done. It's just still insane to me how tall that rear end goes. And let's see if the battery charger is in here. I think this is it. Beautiful. All right, this video's saved. What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
You're probably sick of seeing me, or we've established such a beautiful relationship because we pretty much hang out with each other every day now, huh? Yep. I might as well be on the payroll here.
I thought I was going to be on your payroll.
Oh, but you are on my payroll. All right, buddy, give everybody an update.
Wires, and more wires. Last time I was on Instagram, you were watching me bend my boat trailer back.
That went really well, though. Hey, check out this sweet video of Zach bending his boat trailer back together.
How to fix a trailer that bent. 101. Alright, so as you guys can see, we're still slowly but surely making progress on getting this thing whole into where it's at, so that way I can take it out here, get some videos of the actual truck for you guys. Not in the shop, but in the meantime, I've been kind of securing the next plans that we're going to be having for the old BBB build behind me here. Now, I know a lot of you guys comment on here that I need to do something with the headlights. Now, obviously, I do plan on building headlights, taillights, third brake light, as well as the mirrors there behind me. And if you look at the rendering, you will see kind of what I have planned for that. We're going to make a little bit of tweaks. But one of the reasons I want to get the truck out of here is because I want to shoot some footage with it. That way I have some videos for you guys. Because at some point, very, very soon, probably in the next week, all the headlights and everything has to be stripped off this truck and sent out. That way I have them back in time for SEMA. I have a really tight deadline to get it to the headlight builder to get them built. And for those of you wondering, I'm going to be going with Legends Off-Road. If you guys know them on Instagram, that's who's going to be building my headlights. So headlight-wise, we're going to be doing all white with a little bit of black accents. Taillights, I think I'm going to be going with black taillights. I still haven't decided yet. Maybe you guys can kind of help me. I think white's going to be too much in the back, and I really like the way the black taillights looked on my old truck, but I'm also open to you guys' input. And then the third brake light up top on the truck, I'm going to end up doing black for sure, because I think at some point I'm probably going to go black on the roof with this truck, as like I did on the old truck. Mirrors, we're going to be going all white, paint matched, and then we're going to be doing probably something smoked, if not white, in the mirror lights. I know I keep seeing you guys say this. Of course, all the chrome is going to be going away or getting color matched. If there's, you know, certain things like these, most people just take these off because it's a quick way to kind of color match the truck. I actually like having these little strips on here because it's a lot cheaper to fix one of those if somebody slams a door into it versus having to fix little door dings all over your door. So what we're gonna do with these is we're just gonna end up painting those white like I did on my Silverado. Then one of the big things, and something I've gone back and forth with on every single one of my truck builds, is bumpers. I don't like super sharp line bumpers that look crazy aggressive or anything like that. Trucks with factory bumpers, you know, they design them to look and fit on the truck properly, and that's why they look so good. So to me, I've been on the hunt for a bumper that kind of fills that factory body line lining upness. I don't even know what the heck I'm trying to say there. but also has a little bit of a, you know, an aftermarket appeal to it. And that's why I've been talking to and dealing with Flog Industries. You know, I had kind of, to me, they were a newer brand. I didn't really know about them until pretty recently, but in seeing their bumpers, they had everything I wanted in a bumper. A lot of bumper companies that make aftermarket bumpers, if you look closely, you will see that this body line doesn't line up. They either come back too far or they're too far forward, and to me, that drives me nuts. I want things to line up. I know on my old truck we had to shift the bumper forward a little bit to clear the 40s. This one we don't seem to have that issue, but to me, if you're going to be running something, it should at least line up. And it doesn't really make that big a difference if you're running the black, I don't know what you call this, fender liner on the GMCs, because if your bumper stops here or here, it's not carrying the white all the way through. But if you end up painting this, which I may or may not, I'm still not 100% sure. I actually kind of do like the black on these. But if you end up painting these white and your bumper has a weird gap or goes past, it's going to look dumb. So Flog Industries bumpers, to me, they still carry the factory kind of fullness that you see right here versus being cut real sharp. And then their body lines, from what I've seen in the pictures, lines up better than any bumper I've ever seen. So that's why I've been in talks with them, and it sounds like, you know, we just got a couple more things to get squared away, but they're going to be jumping on board as a sponsor for the BBB build here. One of the other things we've all kind of discussed and talked about is the grill. A lot of you guys have given me great suggestions. I think I have an idea of what I want for a grill. It's going to be two-piece layered. I'm going to keep kind of the honeycomb, well, these aren't honeycomb, but I'm going to go with kind of a honeycomb shape. I'd like the similar pattern, and I like it to look somewhat factory, but I think we're going to be doing a two-piece layer. So basically they're going to CNC out one layer of the honeycomb, and then the layer behind it's going to be just a little bit smaller, so you'll see just a little strip of whatever accent color you want, which I think at this point we're going to probably do the copper of the lift kit, that copper. So you'll just see it'll be a white grill, and then you'll see just little bits of copper behind it, or maybe a black grill with just little bits of copper behind it. Haven't really decided that yet. And then moving to the interior, now I'm not a huge fan of changing out interiors on trucks. I think the factory interiors to me always look pretty damn good, and that's kind of why you bought the truck, is you sat in that interior and were like, yeah, that's the one I like. Unless you had to buy like a tan interior to get a cheaper deal on the truck or something, I don't really like switching them out. But that being said, Roadwire Interiors is going to be taking care of the interiors. We're going to be doing all new seats, or at least all new designs on the seats, and I'm not going to show you guys exactly what we're going to be doing yet, because to be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe it involves a little bit of work for it, signage going on, embroidered in. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. And then of course, yes, the side steps are going to be coming off. I see it on every Instagram post, every YouTube video I posted. No, these steps are not staying. They're only there now because when you get in and out of the truck, I don't want people stepping right here and scratching all of that up. So that being said, they can't put them on until certain parts fall off, and well, certain parts haven't fallen off the truck yet. The 1500 amp steps don't work with the depth tank on the side of the truck. The 2500 amp steps don't really fit that well because of the depth tank, so I want to run the 1500 steps. So until those things fall off, we're not going to have the amp steps on there. Now that being said, of course, before this thing goes to SEMA, there's going to be amp steps on it, or if not, at the very least, these steps are going to be removed. So don't worry, everybody, you can stop freaking out about the factory chrome steps. So there you guys go, quick little update on what's going to be going on with the truck, what's happening now, what's going to be coming very, very soon, and I think we'll let Zach go back to work because he's sick of seeing me here.
Good work, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate everything you do. You're my favorite person.
Anytime.
I would never want anybody in the shop to work on my truck other than you. Your toolbox is beautiful. Your beard is glorious.
Are you going to tell Trevor that, or should I?
I don't know. Just please get the truck done.
Thanks, buddy. I'll see you later.
I'm tired of looking at it. It is beautiful, but I'm tired of looking at it.
All right, well, now that we got my daily Zach bugging out of the way to get him to finish the truck, let's head over to the pizza restaurant and get some work done. I know Dave's over there waiting for us, so let's roll. So the worst part about jobs in these super urban areas is finding parking. It can really be a pain in the butt, especially when there's parking meters. You gotta pay a meter every 2 hours. You gotta stop what you're doing, remember to pay the meter, and if you don't pay the $1.50 or whatever it is every 2 hours, you get hit with like a $50 fine. It can definitely be brutal. But hey, with a little bit of patience and the help of a backup camera, we ended up finding a front row spot with no parking meter, and we were able to parallel park in here. Look at the
Bright ass gold wheels on that bad boy. I thought my copper wheels were bright. Grab a ladder here that I know Dave's been waiting on.
Oh, hey, buddy. Say hi.
Late.
Say hi.
No.
I think Dave's mad that we're late. Oh well. So as you guys can see behind me, there has been a lot of progress on the building. Obviously stucco's going in. I'll take you guys inside and show you kind of all the progress in a little while. Right now we are working on the outside bar area, aka kind of the surf shack. And kind of the way they described it to us is do it like you would, like do it kind of crappily to make it look like an old surf shack. So we're running some siding on it today, and we're just kind of gotta get to it, you know? So one of the things people tend to miss out on something like this, where you think, you know, you're just throwing some tongue and groove on the side of a bar turned surf shack. It's really easy. But there's certain pieces like the one we're working on right now, where there's about, I don't know, 18 different cuts in it. Cut, 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 a bunch of different angles. Then we have to come in and route and back cut because there's bolts that stick out on the buckets up there, and then to be able to actually swing it into place with the tongue and the groove, you got a back cut over here to get it by. So there's a lot of work that goes into a little piece like this, huh, Dave?
Wouldn't be cool if it was easy.
All right, Dave, let's see if she fits. Little co-orange in there. I'd say I'm pretty happy with that. So obviously one of the main things and the main differences is the stucco's going on the building. We've got these sweet double doors that me and Dave put in the other day, as well as those doors that are kind of all taped up, you can't really see. Our window trim that we put in the first time that we were here is all up and in. Everything's drywalled and painted and ready to go. The floors have been epoxied with this pretty wild blue epoxy here. And then back here, so we were just in that room over there. I don't know if I ever took you guys back here. I don't think I did. This is going to be a bakery, so there's a lot of oven equipment and stuff in here. And this place is kind of getting transformed into the commercial kitchen that it's going to be. In the back over here, they've got sewer line going in. That's why there's a big old trench right there. This is where the bathrooms are going to be. They're kind of outdoor bathrooms, so you'll be coming out from the restaurant to the open air out here, and then you'll have obviously men's and women's bathrooms, or vice versa. Then back over here we have the kitchen with a bunch of the giant pizza ovens going in and everything else, all the hoods, everything's getting set in place. It's also going to be pizza ovens out here because on this side of the restaurant is an actual pizza bar, whereas the other side of this wall is the alcohol bar. Well guys, I think that's about as far as we're going to get for today. Dave's kind of finalizing, cleaning, getting our counts for tomorrow. I'd say, you know, not too bad for being a little bit late, right buddy?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, I'd say we did pretty good.
Roll the outro.
No, easy, Kai. Easy. Too early, buddy. Too early.
You try and teach them, and then they don't get it. And then they don't get it. Alright guys, so with that, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button now, that way you can keep up with the BBB build as well as this beautiful pizza restaurant build, because, well, we're going to be here for a while. Please give this video a like, aka a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out Work For It Apparel, because if there's anything you want in this life, you got to be willing to
work for it.
And with that, now buddy, you can say it.
Roll the outro!
Damn. Yeah.